punk rockers? I apologize in advance for the crappy lighting. This is a weird time of day for me. I'm not used to doing stuff at this time and just in lighting, and I have a blanket up and dust all flying around. Anyways, this video is going to be a review of the Real McKenzies' new album, Westwinds. I'm so happy that I got a hold of this album a few days early because so many albums are coming out on the 27th, this being one of them. But also Mars Volta's coming out, All American Rejects, The Used. But yeah, there's so many, but since I got a hold of this early, that knocks off one more video I don't have to do on the 27th or a few days after the 27th, so getting it done early is good. So anyway, enough of that, let's get started. Track 1 is called The Tempest, and he has very dry, raunchy vocals, but it's on key and it sounds very, very good. This song takes a while to get started. It has a very slow build up. It has a good feeling for being the first track on the album. Track 2 is called Fool's Road. It has a hard, epic drum roll right at the beginning. Then it starts, very upbeat song. I love the harmonizing that they do on the chorus, and the bagpipes are like really, really fast. It's almost like makes you dizzy how fast those bagpipes are going. It sounds good though. Track 3 is called I Do What I Want. The first song on the album was the slow build up. The second song was real hard and fast, and this one is very soft and melodic. I really love this song. On a guitar, I know like the riff is called a riff, but on the bagpipes, I don't know what you would call that. I'm guessing it's still a riff since it's a combination of certain notes and stuff like that, but the riff, the bagpipe riff on this song is so good. This song has like a really sad kind of feeling to it, despite the title. You know, you wouldn't think it would be a sad song. And he's just talking, yeah, the way he says just about like he's getting old and stuff like that. And the backup vocals at the chorus, you know, they definitely add energy and stuff like that. Track 4 is called The Message. This song probably takes like a good minute just to get started, and it's pretty slow. The solo was pretty good, and this is a very good song, but for some reason it's just not a song that I think I would listen to a lot. But it does seem like one of those songs that can grow on you. Like if you just listen to it enough, like it'll grow on you, but not one I think I would listen to off the bat right away a lot. Track 5 is My Luck Is So Bad. Yeah, another slow one, and it's another sad song. He's naming things that are happening to him. Something about his neighbor hung himself, going through a divorce, the government's bugging him about taxes. Despite the sad feeling that this song has, it also has this like strong feeling of hope. That's the best way I can describe it. And the chorus, I love the backup shouts. Track 6 is The Massacre of Glencoe. It's very upbeat, unlike the last song. There's nothing really to point out in this song. It's okay. I mean, that's about it. Not too much. Just average. Track 7 is The Blue Nose. The beginning of the song starts with like a heavy palm muted kind of intro, and on this one I also noted that the singer's accent's a little stronger. I don't know if it's just me or I barely noticed. It's got like a weird marching into battle kind of feel to it. I guess that's the best way to describe it, honestly. Track 8 is Burnout. The song's pretty average as a whole. The verses are pretty average, but I really enjoyed the catchy chorus. Track 9 is called Halloween. I don't really remember this song too good. I just remember I was jamming. It was a good beat and I was just jamming out to it, kind of listening to it. Nothing really popped out at me, but I noticed those little bass solos going on in the song. Like I guess toward the beginning there was like a little bass solo thing. Toward the end, another little bass solo. Those are pretty cool, but that's pretty much it on Halloween. Track 10 is called Hi Lily, and it's slow. Like this is definitely the slowest song on the whole album. It's one of those songs about love and lovey-dovey kind of stuff. This isn't one of my favorites on the album, but that's the best I can say. Number 11 is called My Head Is Filled With Music. This song has more really fast bagpipes kind of making you dizzy over here. And for some reason, just by the title of this song, I expected like a more catchier chorus. You know, My Head Is Filled With Music, you would think, you know, a really catchy, really capturing song-ish, I don't know, from what I thought. And wasn't as catchy as I thought it was going to be. It has a really nice guitar solo, and I feel like the song is just like missing something. When I listened to it, I think I figured the chorus, it was just the guy yelling. It was the guy in the verse and the guy in the chorus all by himself. The whole song was by himself. There was no backup shouts. I think if the chorus had backup shouts, this song, I think that would have filled in what I thought was missing. Track 12 is called Barrett's Privateers. There's really no instruments in this song. This whole song basically consists of the band members singing and a drum bass playing a floor tom, like the whole time. I noticed the lyrics, there was some part about in 1770 something or something like that, so I was like, wait, why is he singing about the 1700s? I kind of wanted to look into that a little bit, And then I Google searched the song, and it turns out that this song is actually a cover. It's a cover by a guy called Stan Rogers, and it's an older folk song. I mean, there's a really catchy part in there where it's like, "God damn them all," or something like that. Like that, they say it a lot, and it really gets stuck in your head. But the whole song is no, I don't want to ruin it. It's yeah, old folk song has a really crazy story to it. Like there was a part where I was like, "Oh my god!" when I was listening to the lyrics. Yeah. And they actually say that this song, it's not official, but they say that the Canadian Navy kind of thinks of this as their unofficial anthem. So that was pretty interesting. Track 13 is called Pipe Solo Francis Fraser. It's a pipe solo. It's bagpipes, the whole song by themselves doing their thing. That's it. When it first started, I was like, wait, why does this sound familiar? And then I went back to track 1, and I thought that was it, but no, they're different. But they sound, you know, they're bagpipes, they sound the same, but I kind of almost got them mixed up, but it's its own little thing. And the last track on the album is called Song for Mike. There's some kind of brass instrument in there. I get them all mixed up. I can never tell the difference between trombones, saxophones, trumpets, but there's one of them in there. If I had to take a guess at it, I'd say it was a saxophone. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but it's my guess. This song's pretty funny, and to me, this song has the catchiest chorus of the whole album. I love the chorus. Also, I love the little woes. They have the little woe parts on the chorus. Yeah. Really, really, really good. So that wraps up the Real McKenzies Westwinds. So I guess as a whole, I really enjoyed listening to this album. I kind of just sat there, you know, jamming out, listening to it while surfing the internet and stuff. I really enjoyed this album. If I had to pick my favorite songs, it would be I Do What I Want, that last one, Song for Mike, and that weird old folktale song, that Barrett's Privateers or whatever. Just for the history lesson. I really enjoyed looking into that song, reading into it, listening to the lyrics and that story behind it. So as a whole, I would have to say this album is good. The past 2 albums I've been reviewing, I just give them averages, but this one's a little step above. I really enjoyed the whole album, listening to it. I enjoyed, you know, heavy guitar, power chords with bagpipes. They do a really good job at it. You know, it's not easy to like being one of these kinds of bands, these Celtic punk bands. So yeah, awesome album. I do recommend listening to it, and let me know what you think. So anyways, that is pretty much everything for today. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Leave a comment down below. What did you think of this album? What do you think of the band? Or please leave me albums to review, and press thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.